All right, church, we are looking at 1 Corinthians chapter 15 today for our daily Bible reading. Word of the day is Christ. As he's wrapping up his letter, he's still correcting some false teaching that is going on in the church in Corinth, and that is involving Christ. And there are some who said that Christ didn't actually rise from the dead, that he stayed dead. And Paul slaps that down in a hurry, and even says that if our hope for Christ is in this life only, we're the people of all to be the most pitied, right? This is foolishness for us to live our lives if Christ did not rise from the dead, if this is all we have is this life now. So he goes on and on. This is a pretty lengthy chapter if you haven't read it already. He goes through a lot of details, but saying that the resurrection of Jesus Christ has to happen. And it did happen. And he even saw Christ raised from the dead, right? He is giving firsthand testimony to this fact. And then this also gives us hope then, that if Christ rise from the dead, that if we place our faith in this fact, we too will rise from the dead, that death does not end our existence here and now. And as he concludes in verse 58, this is what I want to kind of focus on for our encouragement here. So if Christ is raised from the dead, if we know we're going to be raised for him, raised with him when we die or he comes back, how are we to live now? And so let's read verse 58 to see what he says. It says, "Therefore, my beloved brethren, be steadfast, immovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord, knowing that your labor is not in vain in the Lord." So because Christ is the focus, the centerpiece, the object of our worship, of everything that we do, and we know that he was raised from the dead, this gives us encouragement. This allows us to remain steadfast in the face of the persecution, the trials, the temptations that we will face. Let us be steadfast in our future realization of all the blessings that Christ has. Let us be immovable. Let us be, once again, bulwarks. Let us be grounded in this, and so as we can take on every challenge this world may throw on us, but we can be working for the Lord. So as we just concluding here, is your faith in Christ? Could you even describe your relationship with him right now as being steadfast? And then, are you working for your relationship with the Lord? Once again, not working to earn your relationship, but are you working in service to the King? If Jesus is Lord, if he is King, are you following his commands on a daily basis? And so let's be about the work of the Lord. Let us be steadfast, and let us be about Christ in everything that we do. All right, church, have a great day.